Michigan State. Questions for Coach?
Aaron got the record on a three-point play, which and he was able to hit a three-pointer, which sixth of the season just came up big for you when you really need him the most.
Well, he was the only one. I mean, he always comes up big for us. Utah's three was huge. Clemens' bucket. Clemens' three. Obviously, Gabe's free throws and Gabe's impact, both ends. There's a lot of guys that came up big in this one.
Coach Miles pointed out 4 possessions early, Coach, where he thought the game swung. You hit 3 threes in those 4 possessions and got an offensive rebound in there. You kind of agree that's where you got some space.
Well, we were also getting stops.
Yeah, right.
So it's a combination of both. We weren't trading baskets. We got a little bit of separation there. Yeah, but I would say that's accurate because they ended up shooting 37% in the second half. There was a stretch there. One of my assistants said to me during one time, Matt, they're shooting 64% so far this half, seemingly around the 10-minute mark. So we got some stops down the stretch, which was pretty good.
Talk about Gabe's effort tonight. We made a concerted effort.
We made a concerted effort to go inside, try to get to the free throw line. He's just playing with such confidence offensively with his free throw. And it's just great to see. Like a big and one when we were struggling offensively. But you get to see he's playing with great confidence.
Just kind of a gut check for your team because they got ahead 51-50, and could have gone kind of game hung in the balance, and you guys made enough plays to pull it out.
If you study this team like we have, and like they studied us, they don't go away. They're not going anywhere. They get up 5, up 7, whatever, 6. And they're going to keep coming. They got a couple great scorers. They play hard, they defend. So you've got to keep making plays, and you've got to keep getting stops. You can't dictate. The one thing that has to happen, you got to play hard, and you got to play smart all the time. You can't say we're going to do it for the stretch, and then we're going to be relaxed. And I think there was a stretch in the first half where that was a problem. It came easy, and then we stopped playing D, and then we got 2 stops, but don't get a rebound. They throw it out, hit 2 threes. All of a sudden, now it's back to even. You got to finish those possessions like you did the ones to get the lead in the first place, and that's how you create the separation that you need. So much of the game plan we were locked into. Obviously, we wanted to drive the ball, we wanted to run, we wanted to throw it inside. That's when you have 38 free throws. So that's terrific. We wanted to move the ball side to side. We wanted to share the ball. We did that. That was terrific. But like I said, your energy level and your concentration have to be constant every possession. And certainly was down the stretch. I'm proud of the guys there.
Coach, big picture question about Aaron. You said he always comes up big for us. What's he meant, big picture, to your regime here? A guy who's under recruited, who's made a jump forward every year.
You know what, Reed? You got to think back to when he signed with us, when he committed to us. It wasn't as fashionable at the time, and we had some guys that we went after that didn't give us any love, and they weren't sure, and he wanted to play in the Big Ten, and we were the only Big Ten school that offered him. And the story that I told at the Ohio State game, he came his senior year, and we got our ears pinned back that night, Sullinger and those guys. And I told him, I said, it's going to be better when you get here. It's going to be better because you're here. And then we go over there as his junior, senior, beat them twice. Pretty much he's right in the middle of it, and he's been right in the middle of everything we've done. He's had help, but he is mentally on a different wavelength than everybody else. He sees the game differently. He will change defenses. He will change offenses. You're literally a coach on the floor. I give him that flexibility because I trust him, and he knows I trust him, and I think that helps his confidence level as well. So I'm just so thrilled that he has enjoyed this experience the way he has. It's been great for us, but it's been terrific for him. He's been playing for a long time.
Coach, can you talk about improving to 2-0 in the Big Ten? First time the program's done that in 12 seasons, I believe, and having Michigan State coming here
Well,
in a couple nights.
You know, it's just every win in this league is so hard, especially this year. You look at every game, and there's just not going to be one that's easy. And every game is going to be unique, whether it be a grinded-out game, a more wide-open game, more threes, less threes, more free throws, less free throws, the unsung heroes. I mean, it's going to be that kind of season. And what I try to get our guys to know and understand is we're a team where different players on any given night are going to come up big, and that's what happened tonight. Pete wasn't involved as much. He certainly was at Ohio State. He's got to stay ready, and maybe he's the guy the next game. Maybe Woody's the guy the next game. Okay? And you know, that's what I like about our team, that various people on any given night can come up big at either end of the floor.
I don't think you had a guard score until there were 60 minutes left in the game. Was that a concern, or was that just the flow of the game and your success pounded inside, do you think?
That's a combination of things, Rick. You know, we were pounding inside. We weren't giving it up easy. Mike was trying to push it early. Great alley-oop pass to Lane one time. He was really looking to go. Even when he turned it over in the second half, he was looking to attack and get rid of the ball, get the ball to those guys. You know, I didn't really even thought about it. You know, they didn't have great shot opportunities. Pete missed. Well, you know, he was shooting a few more contested than he normally does there. You know, I think that's something that's got to get figured out. But those guys can score.
It's old turf, but you've talked many times about how you had to use Gabe that first year, and you know, in retrospect, you'd love to have him have another year. But when you see him develop as fast as he's come on, especially on the offensive end, does it make kind of grit your teeth and wish there was one more year for him?
Well, I mean, I certainly wish that he had another year for us,
Yeah.
for me. But, you know, for him, he's going to graduate. And he wants to play professionally. You know, so, I mean, he may have gone ahead and graduated and continue his professional career anyway. There's no guarantee he will come back because he is so advanced academically. He's gifted and really put the time in the summer. So he's very happy with where he is. And selfishly, I'd never have him back, but it's worked out fine for him.
It's almost rare to have a big man be able to shoot free throws the way he did. I think he made his first 12. He's, you know, was ranked, I think, 11th in the Big Ten in free throw shooting going in. I'm sure that's a lot higher now.
Well, it's great to see him doing that. I mean, you go back to the Ohio State game, his two free throws in that one stretch, arguably the two biggest points in that game. He was struggling a little bit. They made the run. They found him. Boom, boom. Gives us a little bit of a cushion. He just steps up there and drilled them. But that's why he's in the gym 3 times a day, every summer, the whole time he's been here. That's, you get good at that stuff when you practice like he does.
Michigan State, one of those teams, coach, who just expects to win, kind of where you'd like your team to get to be.
Well, you know, they have a swagger. There's no question about it, and they have a defensive style of play that, you know, keeps them, you know, in games. If they're not shooting the ball well, they've got talented players. They played great tonight, really well. So we'll be ready for that.